What's up, everybody? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to do a monthly read for my fire signs. This is going to be a collective read for Aries, Leo, and Sag for the month of April. This is going to be a general read, so take what resonates. There will not be an extended. All right, so I've laid the cards out because there's a lot of cards that I put out for you guys. So I put them out ahead of time so that we don't waste time. We get right into the reading. So again, a general reading for my fire signs. It doesn't matter if you're divine masculine, divine feminine, worldly masculine, worldly feminine, doesn't matter, all right? I read energies. So if that means that I don't read for a man or a woman unless I specifically say so, and unless I'm guided to do that, that's what I'll do. Other than that, I read energies. So the feminine talks about, when I say feminine energy or when you see queens, it talks about the emotions, the intuitive energies, the creative imagination. When I talk about the masculine or when you see kings in my readings, it talks about someone taking action to do something. Okay. So I will break that down. But let's get going. So we have three categories here. We have your spiritual or your personal growth. We have your money, finance, and career. And then we have your family life, your love life, and your, your friends, your organizations that you're involved in, things like that. The top column, actually the top row, talks about the situation. The middle row talks about the obstacles. And then the bottom row talks about the possible solution. So as far as your spiritual, personal growth, we have the boy energy, and we have wife in reverse. Now, what could be going on here for some of you is that some of you could be going through divorce at this time with the wife energy in reverse. Again, this is the feminine energy. Here's the wife card upright so you can see it. This is the feminine energy. So the feminine energy has to do with your emotions, your feelings, your creative imagination. So I feel like what could be going on here is, maybe as a child you said that you would never get married. That's for some of you. Maybe that's the case. For others of you, this could be that you have children who are school age. This gentleman, or this boy is he's in high school, okay? So this is a junior high school year old kid. All right, so he's definitely at least age 7, between 12 and 17. Okay, so some of you may have children at this age, and you could be going through a separation or divorce. All right, so this child, so you're concerned about your child's feelings about the separation or divorce that you're going through, is what I'm feeling here. And again, for some of you, maybe this child is thinking because of what they're experiencing with their parents that they don't want to get married. Or maybe at this age, you decided that you didn't want to get married. Or maybe you decided you didn't want a wife. For some of you, maybe you decide that you don't want to be in a heterosexual marriage. Maybe you decide that you want to be, maybe you want to marry a man. So this could be a little boy who maybe decides at a young age he's not interested in a wife. Maybe it's just because he's just not interested in that type of communication or that type of connection, or maybe he's interested in men. It could be a variety of things, but this is something that has to do with your personal spiritual growth. The challenge or the obstacle in the situation is the Fool in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So what I do feel like is, this is somebody saying, I'm not going to get married. Maybe he's deciding at a young age that they're not going to get married because they saw their parents get divorced. Or maybe deciding at a young age that, I don't like women because we have the Fool energy in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, this could represent somebody who prefers the same sex. Or this could also resonate with somebody who decided, I want to be single. I don't want to get married. I want to, live a single life. And so, this is what this Fool energy could represent in the Ace of Wands. You're rejecting, anything serious. You're not interested in taking that journey into a serious relationship. You just want intimacy only. Okay? Now, the outcome or the outlook on this situation is ascendant, the outlook. So this is this person's perspective. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like, this is an energy of someone who knows what they want. They're not going to play games. They're not going to lie. They're not going to, mislead anybody or tell anybody, anything different. They're just going to be upfront. This is if this is about, sexuality. If this is just about a child who may see their parents going through divorce, or you may have seen your parents go through a divorce when you were young, and as a result you grew up and you decided that, you didn't want to be in a marriage because you don't want, the fighting and the back and forth and the manipulation that you saw going in your parents' relationships. That could be how you're feeling right now. All right. Some of you could be outgrowing that thought process. Maybe that's how you felt, but now maybe you feel differently. Okay. I just feel an energy of change for some of you. So some of you, maybe if it's not, maybe you are deciding now that you no longer want to be heterosexual. You do want to be homosexual, or you've always wanted to be that way. Some of you are homosexual, and maybe you're deciding that you no longer want to be homosexual. Maybe you want to be heterosexual. I posted something like that in my community tab. There was a article on that, or a video on that, how there were people who they were a part of the LGBT community, but the way that they entered the LGBT community wasn't due to, them making the choice to do so. It was due to some unfortunate circumstances and events that they experienced as a child. And as a result, they decided to go into that lifestyle, but later on realized that it's not the lifestyle for them. So some people may be going through that transition right now where they're changing lifestyles, okay, whichever way you're going. All right. But I feel like it has something to do with what you experienced as a child. Or for some of you, your child is seeing you go through these things. They're seeing you separate, and they're formulating ideas of marriage and if they want it or not. Now let's talk about your career, money, and finance here. All right. So we got the open road, and then we got falseness that came out in reverse. So you're on the road, you're on a journey here, and I feel like, this is a very serious situation for you as far as your money is concerned. Very serious. The obstacle in the situation here for you guys is that the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords reverse. I feel like you want something that's transparent, something that there's no games, there's no hidden loops. I feel like you want a fair exchange here. For a lot of you, you may not, this may be why you don't want to work for someone. This may be why you want to be an entrepreneur. You may have the mindset, well, working for someone, they don't pay me what I'm worth. This is what I'm feeling with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords reverse, like they'll never pay you what you're worth. And you don't want to have to, be on the journey of going through the song and dance of the interview process and not knowing how long it's going to take. And, you don't want that falseness in your life, which is why it's in reverse. Like, I feel like somebody's really adamant about not going through the interview process. Somebody can't stand the interview process, the singing and the dancing and the shucking and the jiving. Choose me, da 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 da. Yeah, I can relate to that 100%. And then the thing is they're never going to pay you what you're worth. Or what you demand with the Six of Pentacles here and the Eight of Swords reverse. So, you decided here with Uranus revolution, you decided to start your own job, start your own company. Okay, this is what I get with this, because Uranus is all about doing you, being unique, doing something original, dancing to the beat of your own drum and not worrying about what other people have to say. Yeah, because you're not treated fairly in the work environment. There's a bunch of bullshit. It's like a bunch of fakeness with the falseness in reverse. You're not false. You're on a particular journey. You don't want your roads blocked. This road is not blocked. There's not cars on this road. You want your road to be clear, and you don't want a bunch of bullshit in reference to, okay, well, this is what I'm supposed to be doing and this is where I'm supposed to go. So I don't want a bunch of bullshit in my way as far as office politics, who does this, you don't want to deal with that. So you decided to start your own business and make your own money. That way you can get paid what you're truly worth. You go out here and you make your money. If you sell an item for $10, then, whatever it costs you to get that item is what you pay, and then the rest goes in your pocket. All right. That's how it should be for you. It's like, to you, with the Eight of Swords in reverse, it's clear as day. If I sell this item for this amount, I should get it. That's fair, even exchange with the Six of Pentacles. That's how you feel. Oh, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. I feel the same way. All right, we on the same boat as that. Okay, because my 10th house, as far as career and not money making potential, but what I do to make money is Leo. All right, so I'm under the Leo energy. Yeah, so I don't want to be confined. I don't want to be told what I can and can't do. My creativity is how I make my money. This is what I do. So I can totally respect that. So yeah, you're not with that. So a lot of you are deciding to do your own thing, whether it's even part-time or it's just a hobby that you have, and you're going to build from there because you realize that you're never going to get treated the way you deserve to be treated in the workplace. You're never going to get paid what your true worth is. They're going to try to tell you what you're worth, and then you don't have to worry about anybody blocking you from promotion or moving up because of the fact that they don't like you or they want you to jump through some fucking hoops. The office politics, the bullshit that goes on. Some of us, we can handle that, but some of us, we're not built for that. We are we're so depressed when we work for people, it's not even funny. And so some of you are feeling that way. So some of you are going to decide to put plan together and figure out what it is that you're going to do as far as your independence, making your own money, doing your thing for you. Some of you are taking some of the things that you already know how to do and you're making money on the side doing that, and you're trying to figure out how to expand that so that it can take care of all your bills, or you're trying to find other ways to make money so that you're not trapped in, working for others, and then if they fire you, then you're fucked, then you're lost. You don't have nothing else going on. Yeah, I hear you. So let's talk about your personal life. This talks about your family life, your love life, as well as any friends or close people that you deal with. So we have the mature man here. Okay, this is masculine energy. So this is about taking action. So you definitely want to take action, but you're coming from a place of somebody has experience, who has wisdom, who's seen a thing or two, who's been around the block. You know what I'm saying? So you're coming from a more mature perspective when you're taking these proactive steps in reference to your family, your love life, and your personal life. Yeah. See, with the consolation in reverse here, you know better. So it's like you're in a position where you're mature now. You want somebody who's mature. You want to be around like-minded, mature people who are not going to, make excuses for their actions. Like, you don't make excuses for your actions. You do what it is that you want. You do it with intent. There's no bullshit behind it. There's no games behind it. You say what you mean what you say. The challenge is you have the Lovers in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles energy. So I feel like the challenge is that with the Lovers energy in reverse, you've made some bad decisions in love, or you had some situations that fell apart. If it was family members, you've had some issues with certain family members. For some of you, it was a mother figure, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles here. Or it was a grandmother figure or some type of feminine energy here that's been a constant in your life. For others of you, it could be that you may have just gotten a divorce or split up from your husband or your wife. Okay. Some of you, because of that, you've learned a lot from these lessons, and internally with your feminine energy, you're feeling a lot more stable, a lot more grounded, a lot more committed, meaning, how can I say this? Internally, this is how you feel. You feel more stable than you did before. You're mature now, so you're ready to open up, and you're ready for something that you can build with someone. In the past, with the Lovers in reverse, you may have made some mistakes, but you've learned from them, is what I'm feeling here. So as a result of you learning from them, now you're someone who's more stable, more grounded. You know what you're looking for. You're more solid in your emotions and your feelings than you ever have been before. That's where that maturity comes in with that old man. So, the outcome here would be taking action with the Mars energy. Yeah, see, you were in your masculine energy. You want to take action. So some of you want to get out here and you may be ready to date now. Some of you weren't before. Okay, you may have been in a situation. You were tied up in a relationship, but now you're out. Okay, because you're ready to take action. Now, we got that clarified with the Chariot. It came out sideways. So some of you are still working on getting over things. You're not quite ready yet to be in anything serious, but I feel like if the Chariot is coming out sideways, you will eventually get here. But right now, it's okay for you to date. It's just not, you don't want to be in anything serious right now because you're still sideways, okay? So you're coming from here where you were in an emotional situation here where it was difficult for you to get over. You're starting to come around now. You're right here. So now you're starting to think about all the things that you've learned, okay? The mistakes you've made, the reasons why things didn't turn out, whether it was, partly because of you or your person that you were with. In your emotions and your feelings, you're more solid and stable than ever, and you're ready to give, Okay, this is why she's got this chest here. She's got it open with money in it. Okay, pentacles in it, because she's ready to give, meaning that she has all these pentacles, so she has time. Pentacles represent time as well, not just money. But this is, a representation of your health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Okay, your physical health, like all of that is intact now. You've been through some things, and you've grown stronger for it. So now you're ready to take action with Mars. All right, it's that season. It's fall. It's spring. A lot of people come alive in the spring. A lot of people, your hormones and everything starts flying and going bonkers, and that's just the way that it is, because it's all about abundance and growth this time of year, right? So it's a beautiful thing. So some of you are definitely interested in dating. All right, definitely interested in dating. And so what I was feeling here is maybe for some of you, this was all about, maybe also what I was getting to is, for some of you, you could have been with someone since grade school, since high school, the person that you were in a relationship with and you maybe separated from or divorced from. This could have been someone you were with since high school. So this is why now you are a mature individual. Now, you don't have to be old physically, but you could just be mature enough where you've been in a stable, committed relationship for a very long time, and what goes on with that. You've been through it. You've been through the mistakes, the ups and downs, the choices that you had to make, things like that. So some of you, you made a decision to leave that relationship behind, and you're ready to move on. You've done a lot of healing for a lot of you. So you are ready. You're ready to get back out there. So let's talk about divine timing. I pulled 3 divine timing cards for you. These divine timing cards are cards I designed that just give various time frames or time points. These from time frames or time points could have something to do with the individual situations we talked about. If it does, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's just another piece that I added to the reading for you. So we got Memorial Day weekend. So maybe some of you are planning on doing something for Memorial Day weekend. Maybe you're planning on going out. Maybe there's some celebrations going on in your city or in your town, and you're definitely gonna come out and go out and celebrate and have a little fun. You can't wait, for some of you is what I'm getting here. Could be some vacation. It could be travel. Some of you could be getting on the road, okay, for Memorial Day weekend. All right. We also have September. So September could be relevant to somebody here. Could be somebody's birthday. Could be somebody's anniversary. Could be when someone separated, got divorced. It could be anything, okay? And then we have March. All right, so this could have been last month. I was gonna say yestermonth. This could have been yestermonth, okay? Because we're in April now. This could also have been last year as well for March, or it could be someone's birthday or some type of key anniversary, or some particular time frame that has something to do with this reading. Now, I got some money cards here. The money cards are designed to talk about what kind of money you're going to be spending this month. Are you going to be spending money? Are you going to be getting money in? What's going to be going on with your pockets this month? So the first card we have is promotion. Okay, so what we were talking about here, I feel like for some of you, if it's not about you starting a job or starting your own business, some of you are trying to figure out, where your next step is in the process, where you're going, where your career's headed, and you're looking at this very seriously because the false card came out in reverse. So you're looking at this very seriously. The challenge is you want more money, okay? And with the 8 of Swords energy here, it's like you're not in your head about it. You see that there's a possible opportunity here for you to make more money. So maybe you were debating on what you could do, or maybe you were trying to figure out what jobs you wanted to apply for the promotion. But the obstacle is getting more money. You know what I'm saying? And more, for some of you, it could be more responsibility is what you may want. And so some of you went and asked for that promotion. You went and applied for that promotion. Okay, and with Justice in reverse energy here, maybe some of you felt like, look, I deserve this position. And so for some of you, if that's what you're thinking, go for it. All right, because this is a second set of cards here talking about you should go for it. The other money card that comes out is business form. I can't make this up. Some of you are going to be starting your own business, so you're going to be spending money on business formation, applying for LLC. If you already have a business, a LLC, and perhaps that business didn't work out and you got a new one, you're probably going to be sending notices in to change the name of the LLC to the new business that you're forming. But some of you are going to be spending money on that. Some of you may spend money on a lawyer. Some of you may spend money on, whatever it is that you have to do to get the business up and running, to make it a legitimate business so that you can write checks based on your business, okay? Some of y'all are going shopping. Take a sister with you, okay? Some of y'all going shopping to celebrate, to get your gear together, whatever it is you got to do. Maybe it's because you got something to do, okay? It could be to celebrate your promotion, all right? Your shopping spree for your promotion. Some of you could be going on a shopping spree in reference to your business formation, all right? Things you need for your business. But congrats. All right, let's get you some advice here. Ooh, all right, so the first one that came out is fork in the road. Some of you have decisions to make. Okay, we talked about the decision in reference to your personal and spiritual growth here, in reference to relationships or the type of relationships that you want in your life, or if you don't want a relationship, or if you don't want marriage. But there's a decision that you need to make. For others of you in career, money, and finance, it could be about applying for that job, or it could be about starting your own business. In reference to love, it could be about you getting back out there and dating, and putting yourself back out there on the market after a separation or a long-term commitment is over. What else we got for my fire signs? Okay, we got a leg up. So for some of you, okay, with this leg up, we got 3 + 4, which is number 7. The number 7 major arcana is the Chariot energy. So some of you, you may need some help from friends, to get back out there in the game. Okay, because the Chariot energy came out over here with your friends, your lovers, and your family life. So some of you may just want to go out with your friends. You should go out with your friends, get your friends together. You guys, the countries are open. The country's opening back up in various places, slowly but surely. If your area is not open, then maybe you can travel someplace else. Of course, use precaution. Some people still get scared to travel. Some people are like, fuck it, I need to live life. Wherever you at, I'm not knocking you. Do your thing. Just be safe and, use precaution. But some of you just need your friends to cheer you up, or you want to go in an environment where there's like-minded people so that you can, because some of you, again, you're still here. You're not quite here yet with your emotions. So maybe hanging out with your friends or doing something fun will help you to, get yourself back out there so you're fully comfortable. All right, let's see what else we got for you. What's up with the fire signs for the month of April? Happy birthday, Aries, baby. What's going on? What's up with air signs? I'm sorry, fire signs. Why I say air? All right, so we got never-ending story. So there's something that's been going on here that you've been going through over and over again. 3 + 7 is 10. Here's the 3 + 7 here. The 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, major arcana here. Okay, it could also be about your career, because the 10th house talks about your career, your professional achievements. So maybe you've been going through this with these jobs. It's like it's just a never-ending story. It's always some bullshit. I always got to jump through these hoops. It's always some office politics. It's always a reason why they can't give you your raise, why they can't give you a promotion. It's always some bullshit. It's always a, look at how this person got their hand on their head. It's a never-ending. It's always some shit, right? That's what I feel like is with this card here. It's like, I'm so sick of that, right? Let's talk about love, if this is someone who has a situation with love. Okay. Messages of love. Let's get 3 of those for my fire signs. Why do I keep saying air? Because y'all probably in y'all head about things based on this reading you are. All right, so yeah, we got strictly sexual. So it says this connection is passionate but not enduring. So maybe some of you, this could be with this Ace of Wands in reverse and this Fool energy comes in. This is strictly sexual right here. All right, nothing serious. So maybe with your personal and professional, with your personal and spiritual growth here, some of you, this little boy just represents the fact that you're not ready for a serious relationship. Okay, you're looking at it from the mind of a child here, and with the wife in reverse, yeah, you're nowhere near ready for the seriousness of a wife or relationship. So you're just definitely down to have fun right now, which is why we got the strictly sexual. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you're honest with everybody, there's nothing wrong with that. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. So in any of these different scenarios here, you're looking at accepting what's going on and just understanding that everything has a reason. There's a purpose for everything. These situations that are happening at these jobs, this never ending story at these jobs, this could be going on because it's meant for you to do your own thing. So maybe you just have to accept it as that. Okay? And then we have longing. Ooh, somebody wants you. Somebody hungry. Someone is secretly yearning for you. I was just listening to this 80s, the 80s music on YouTube. 80s R&B. I love 80s R&B. And this song that just went off is Hungry, hungry for your love. Hungry, hungry for your love. Yeah, somebody want to see you, okay? This is what I'm talking about here. They want to get with you. They want to have fun. This is somebody who's out here willing to date, all right, willing to put themselves out there, see what's going on. They don't want anything serious. They may have just come out of a long-term, serious, committed connection, and they want to have some fun right now. Is that all I got for y'all? Or do I want to give you 3 more? I'll get you 3 more cards from this deck. Oh, actually, let's do this deck. Let's do this E deck. Hold on. I just got this Oracle E deck. Let me open this up. I might have to look up some of the definitions just till I get familiar with the cards. But let's see what this says. E energy, baby. E energy. E energy. For my fire. Fire. Let's get 3 for fire. Okay, that's 1. Head games. Alright, let's see what this is about. So, head games. So, this to me is just head games, people playing mind games. Let's see what the books say about it, though. 36. Number 36, head games. 3 plus 6 is 8. So, that's the 8th house energy. Alright, so, somebody's hidden motives, hidden agendas, head games. Alright, so it says the trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, go from A to B to C to D, and nauseum. Okay, so here's all you need to know about this. Sometimes it's better to let go. So, we have the head games here, right? Let go of those head games. What's the next card out here? We got solar powered. Okay, what's solar powered? Let's see what that's all about. Number 3. Solar power. It says, here comes the sun. Clear, beautiful light and shine. Okay, let me say it right. Clear, beautiful light is shining on everything right now. All you need unfolds easily before you. Decisions are a snap as you pirouette into the ease of your own power and your own unlimited connection to the universe. You can bask in it, knowing that light shines on everything you need to know today. All right, so that's what's up. Now, the last one we have is over your shoulder. Over your shoulder. What's going on over your damn shoulder? Fire? Over your shoulder. Those recurring patterns in your life, throw them overboard. Whoever said those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it was full of bunk. You only repeat patterns when you continue to stare at them. Okay? You get hypnotized and then you act them out. Take one last look back, if you must, and then say sayonara for good. So this is about letting go of the past. So letting go of that old ass job, that ain't doing you well. You're going out and find a new position, or you want to start your own. Saying goodbye to that relationship that, taught you a lot, but now you're mature and you're ready to go now. So, it's just like looking back and saying, okay, I'm good. Bye. That's what I got for you, Fire. Let me know if this resonated. I love you guys, and I'll check you later. Deuces.